Gemini, hi, welcome to your October Tarot Horoscope reading. So this will be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We start the month, Gemini, with an important event in your community. Like something is happening in your community. It might be a joyous coming together again. Your friends will be there. It's a group you are a part of through work or through heart. But what's important there is that from that moment on, you're going to have a great insight within that moment itself about yourself, about how you relate to others, how you want to share yourself with others, what you want to share and where you want to share it. And this is going to drive you. It's also going to drive you to redefine what you need out of a community and how you see that. So then as we move along, you are asked to tap into your inner strength and your inner calm. Because there is something that, you're going to have a great insight here. Something that has been blocked will be moving forward and you're gonna see a lot of things. And there is this kind of sense of forward movement without actually letting go of the past. In a sense, you are going to receive a powerful message, and I think it will be right around the 12th of this month, and it has to do with something that you released in terms of career or your status in the world, or the illusions and the dreams you had, like how you saw yourself evolving in your career. You had to let go of something, and this happened maybe as early as January, or could have transpired around March. Just try to go back there, what was going on for you there. The thing is that it's going to be clear for you because you're going to receive an insight and a higher wisdom of that sobering reality that was happening there. So where you made those adjustments, where you made this kind of mourning of what you dreamt of or what you thought it was going to be, because that's just like our mind playing tricks of us. There you are going to receive a great insight and a teaching that is going to help you further. It's going to be important. It's precise and it's priceless, and it's important when it comes to, well, it's about yourself, your psychology, and the psychology of others, how you relate to that, how you share yourself with others. You are going to reach new depths of intimacy with yourself. It's psychological work, how to share and how to share correctly, and you're going to be asking and working with that question. I also see you being powerfully guided by your sense of self, by the personalities you have inhabited with success in the past, the wishes you have fulfilled, the times that you have shared successfully. There might be an inpouring of something, a relationship of the past. If you had a significant relationship, something that might transpire there. I also have here for you then at the end of the month, like there is, watch out for your dreams at the end of the month, Gemini, because you are going to receive a kind of vision, a message, a higher inspiration, something really like divine, godlike, through the dream world. You can also receive this in meditation, but yet at the end of the month, it's going to be very important for you to give yourself that time and space to go within, because there is a justice, an inner rebalancing that needs to happen for you, Gemini. And let's see how that is going to come about, all of this. Okay. You need to cut something. There's some kind of health thing from the past that you've built a lot of great defenses against it, but that might be resurfacing. And this is not a bad thing, it's a good thing, because you are going to see it in another light. And you're going to see it with so much clarity. You're going to see it for the spiritual meaning of what that means. Your home is your safe haven during this month. buy some plants, open the windows, get the air running, purify. Make sure that the home, because your family is your anchor here. Your family is where also you're going to find joy, you're going to find music, you're going to find creation there. So this is very important for you as a message. So these cards just fell out. I'm going to continue to shuffle. So for Gemini, what is going on here at the beginning of the month? This community. So within, oh nice, okay, all right. So within this community event where you're gonna see something about yourself, where you're gonna get that insight, this message might come through a person, a quite young person, a person younger than yourself. If you have children, this might be your child, or if you are quite a young person, this might be a peer, somebody like of the same age, but who has this kind of youthful inspiration. And you are going to be endeared by this person, and this person is going to want to offer you something. And there might be, so within this insight you are going to get, like around the 12th, something like that, there's something that might transpire for a new business idea, which is still going to be related to everything that you were already doing, but it's a new inspiration, it's a new creativity, it's a new offer, and it comes through this person that is quite young. It might be having to do with music or writing, but there is an offer that is being made. And then there is a taking further, like there's something that, so this person whom I see is younger than yourself, you're going to be listening to that person because they have a whole, like the youngest people, they are one with technology. It's an extension of their nature. And although that can be used in a way that is not productive, or productive is maybe a wrong word, that is not aligned with the collective good, it can also be used in a very, very good way. And so you're going to get an insight on that. You are going to get and work together. I see you working together, listening to this younger person and integrating that. This is going to be someone of your literal family, if you have members of your soul family already in that safe haven, or somebody who's very who's a soulmate, who means well. This is an innovator, but who means well and who brings the thing to you with a lot of heart. And it's going to change and open up what you want to bring into your group, into your community, what your teaching is. Maybe your teaching might evolve towards something more, or what you bring into the world, like how you see your career. It might get more of a touch of magic, but white magic in the good sense of the word, in the sense of like accepting weirder things that you before wouldn't have considered. This might have to do with rituals, with creating ritual for others in small circles. Anything like that would be interesting for you here. So there is something also in the middle of the month. I see you meeting someone. There is a new energy that wants to enter. This might be the business that you want to undertake and take far, and you're looking at how to do this. But I'm seeing also something with someone who is remote, who is far away, who wants to come to you or who came to you already. But I'm thinking like with this night energy, there's an energy of fire and air, so spirit, a very spiritual energy, an inspiration that is coming to you. But this inspiration, as we saw here, it might come in the shape of a person related to your business. But I'm also seeing someone of your soul family, a new person coming in. If this is not a new person, what's interesting here is that there is some kind of ego battle. And in the middle of the month, if this is a person you're already involved with and there might be some distance between the two of you. You might be from a different cultural background, or you might have physical distance. And this person, this is somebody who, like, he or she they are all flowy, but at the same time there was a power and a passion in what they expressed that they wanted out of you, out of the relationship. And it seems that you are getting, in the middle of the month, a truth shot. This might be just through the shock of meeting this person. It's a good shock. Or you might receive an emotional truth about what is going on with this situation. Because there is a victory, like a love here that asks to be restored to its correct identity. So you are looking at, how can I integrate the ego of this person? And as your theme is like, how do I share with others in a correct way? How do I not lose myself in the other, in a sense? How do I not fall in a mind trap of like thinking that this is my solution? Because there's is an inner demand, a restoring of balance within, and a restoring of justice when it comes to this romantic connection, if this is a romantic connection you have been dwelling on. So something already, there was a communication already before entering this month, and there was some confusion about it, and there is some, like, maybe this person, there was some suffering introduced, and at the same time, like, there was a need for clarity from both parties, as I can see it, and a willingness to cooperate and to discuss, but the thing is not completely sorted out. And throughout the month of October, it's like, okay, what are we going to do about this? And it's questioned again. And I'm thinking that the resolution, I'm seeing here, well, I'm not thinking it, I'm receiving it. Thinking is also a sense when we're doing this, that this might not receive its full clarity until the end of the month. This is why I'm saying also maybe your dreams are going to be related to that. It's kind of as if you will receive this justice, but you're going to receive it when you recenter upon yourself and when you allow yourself to travel the road and to truly see things for what they are. And seeing that a victory and a beautiful connection, it's a victory. It's a victory of love, and it's something that we cherish. And sometimes we attach to that moment because it made us feel the way it made us feel. You are reassessing to see if that is aligned, and if you can align the ego and the baggages of the other with your own expression. That's going to be very important. There might be words about this. There might be a lot of discussion, and watch out for impulses, in a sense that this other person might be very impulsive or unconscious with the words, even like just speaking fast, like wanting to react rather than act. That's not really gonna fly with you, because I see you here as coming about as a mature person who has kind of already fought these ego battles that you now see again in this person. So you're asking yourself, why am I seeing this reflection? And how can I share with this person? And you will maybe place yourself in a role of a teacher, pouring in some wisdom, or basically just being a more, like, I don't want to say more accomplished. Let me see if I can continue what's going on here. Okay, nice. So what I'm seeing here for you as this moves along, there is definitely leaving behind of an old way of thinking. Your way of being intimate with people will change, and you are going to reformulate that. And first it's going to be a thing of mind that is going to come about through sometimes situations that are going to trigger your subconscious, that are going to reveal things in your psyche that are going to just like come up again. And it might be things from the past, from past relationships that need to be transcended. So this is actually the gift within that, Gemini. That's really beautiful, because I mean, it's as if you are watching the movie of all your past lives, and you feel that this is not the time to react, this is not the time to react. I see you standing in wisdom here, in wisdom, like wanting to offer something pure and true to the world, something that you have thought through, something that has matured within you. I'm also seeing that at the end of the month, destiny will reveal itself to you. It's going to inform you on how to do this. The purge is still happening. I mean, it's still happening for all of us, right? So you're dealing with that as well. And you're dealing with this revised version of yourself. This revised version of how you saw yourself move in the world. At the end of the month, you are able to leave the baggage of the past behind. I'm seeing you still working through something all through the month. But the challenge is for you to really ground yourself in reality. What is actually happening here? What is actually happening, and what does that have to do with me? What do I have to do to come closer to my purpose, my life purpose? I would like to ask, like in the middle of the month when we have this kind of personality battles, ego battles, like a reversed victory, what does Gemini have to do to feel at peace? Does Gemini have to do to feel at peace? Actually, I'm hearing another question first. What is this reversed? Because I don't read reversed, and this came out reversed, which is so strange. What is this reversed Six of Wands about? This is what I first need to know. Okay. Strange thing is happening with my cards. Sorry for the delay. I want to do a good job for you, so I'm taking my time with this. So this reverse victory is about a love declaration that happened. Like some romantic connection, as I said before. This was with a very creative person, with somebody with a very intriguing look about them, somehow exotic, foreign, someone you were attracted to because of their creativity, because like the flame was there. And we have a doubling in the Two of Wands here. So Two of Wands is that there is a willingness to take this further. There's a willingness to offer each other something. There is an adjustment of a pride that needs to happen. And this is very subtle. It's not anymore in this big egos, because you wouldn't attract that with your energy here, because I see you in a space of contribution and of really wanting to create something beautiful, to create a beautiful life. But it's more in the subtle realms. So there is an adjustment of pride, and as I see it here, this is about the other person. The other person needs to, well, nobody has to do anything, but the other person is going to have to realize that certain steps can only be made together. And you are questioning if this person will make that transition. I am seeing that there is forward movement at the end of the month. There is, again, a letting go of the past, letting go of how you thought it should be. But there is an offering, and there is a willingness to come forward. I would like to clarify Two of Wands here, the double Two of Wands. Because if you make them double, you would have the Four of Wands, and that's really happy, stable home foundation with this person. So staying strongly rooted in your heart, Gemini, will be very important here. And rooted in your heart, not in a sense like I'm gonna forgive everything. No, rooted in your heart is like, okay, how is this serving the life that I'm actually creating for myself? Okay. Okay, this is an important decision. This is an important decision between these two people. And there is like kind of a battle, but it's like an elegant dance. It's not something that isn't, you just like, also it reminds me of a business room where everyone's pitching ideas and it's happening and it's fired up. So there's a lot of creativity and a willingness to cooperate, but still it has this reflection of like, okay, what is it that this person actually wants, and how is that different from what the person needs? Is this person seeing themselves clearly? And in a one-on-one battle, it's where we see each other the most clearly. We have a big decision here. There is a situation. There might be a third party lingering in the shadows. This is not a classical third party, other man, other woman situation. This is more a ghost of the past. Something that needs forgiveness, that needs salvation, which might be in the atmosphere of you or in the atmosphere of the other. I'm guessing both, because everything receives its own reflection always, and nothing that is, we always manifest, we always create, we cannot help it. And it's obviously not a literal reflection, but often we attract with what is most active in our vibration. So if there is some kind of closure that needs to be made around another person, which might be also in another way of it being non-classical, it might be some other person who is dependent on you, like it might be anything, but there is something that isn't clear here and that asks for clarity very strongly here. To move forward, this clarity needs to happen. So you are both invited to address the shadows that create this kind of, I don't want to say conflict, because it's more like a confrontation with reality, where you are actually placed on this earth at this moment. And within that, great creativity can arise, and the sun is rising here for you. It's as if this person reaches for you. The thing is that you are kind of like in a space where you need to care for you first. You need to care for you first. And when you do that, there is great power for you to create in the present. What I'm seeing here as well is that it's going to be so important for you to anchor within your presence. Like, wherever you are, I'm going to need that one. The Empress. So the Empress, she speaks the truth. She is this wonderful embodiment of abundance, of having found the Garden of Eden. The birds bring her gemstones. I feel that this is you. And with the Magician there and the Empress, you are not going to... Your identity, the identity, and in the best sense of the word that you have created for yourself, is the most important to you now. Because you're creating beauty around you, Gemini. Look at that, tune in with that. You're creating beauty around you. Focus on that harmony, because inside you have it all here. And this adjustment that is happening, this justice that is here for you, I mean, it's a powerful one. But the Star, it's the wish of your soul fulfilled. It's your true wish. It's how, like what we had as a challenge here in the beginning, for you to really find your inner strength, your identity, your personality that is soul-centered, that comes from heart. That whole journey here, as it writes itself, it ends here with the Star card. And we have this beautiful flamingo here on this card. And I mean, this person is just teaching from a point of oneness. And your service to the world is the most important to you in this moment. And that's what's so beautiful. Like you want to share your wisdom and what you have learned, and nothing is going to stop you. Nothing is going to stop you. I'd like to, for those who are single and have a new romantic connection coming in, because I'm seeing that here throughout the reading, I would like to know just how you can best love and respect yourself, because that seems to be the theme here, how you share yourself with others, like how you can best love and respect yourself in that situation. If you are open to a new relationship and this person walks towards you with this cup, and this is a love that is quickly maturing in a beautiful way. This is the new person. The way I can read it here in the diagonal, that's really beautiful, because it goes from, it's basically challenges overcome. You're invited, Gemini, to, as I said, like, you do you. You are doing you, and you are doing it so well. Do not hurry. Do not hurry. Actions before reactions. And making sure that this person is stable. And that this person is rooted in truth. That the words are aligned with the desire. And then I see you also shedding an old belief system when it comes to relationships and what they should look like. If you are looking to be with someone, to date someone, I see that there is a whole upgrade that you receive, a whole new inspiration. Like maybe it's not at all, like you make it what it is, right? Maybe it's not at all what you thought it should be, like the illusions you had in the past. I mean, they don't amount to much right now. This is 2020. It's rock and roll for everyone, but it seems that you are embodying this new way of being with someone in such a way that you stand in your most glorious self. So as you continue your work here, for the community, for the world, you will invite in a situation that your soul has lined up for you. I hope that spoke to you, Gemini. Thank you so much for choosing this reading for your month of October. Thank you for subscribing, for liking, for commenting, sharing the video. It all helps to move the channel forward along. And I hope to see you in November. Namaste. Thank you so much.